decoy. Deploying our speed.
Chopper clearing out.
Your foolishness only hastens your failure. I'll show you, old rage. Decoy out. Operating RCXD. I remain undefeated. Get out of my damn way. Decoys up. Throwing syntax.
RCXD ready.
Throwing decoy. Syntax going out. RCXD maneuver. Your mistake was entering the battle. Get out of my damn way. Activating decoy. Die by the dozen.
RCXD available.
Decoy out. Semtex out. Operating RCXD. Your foolishness only hastens your failure. Get out of my damn way. Activating decoy. Syntax going out. EKIA.
RCXD available.
Throwing decoy. Syntax thrown. Deploying RCXD. Die by the dozen. Get out of my damn way. Activating decoy. Throwing syntax.
RCXD available.
Throwing decoy. Operating RCXD. Multiple hostiles down to decoy. Get out of my damn way. Activating decoy.
RCXD available.
Decoy out. Semtex out. Deploying RCXD. This is how I will win. I'll show you road rage.
Ludwig, the YouTube guy, said that just 2 weeks ago the best video of 2025 has been released.
This next video is a must-watch. It's called Searching for a World That Doesn't Exist. It's by Weefies, and it's Minecraft ARG, which
I don't know what that means. I want to see what it's all about, bro. Yo, Minecraft is the goat, and everything Minecraft is the goat. Shit, if there's one game that I could grind for the rest of my life, it will be Minecraft, bro. And I may just do that soon, bro. I'm not even kidding, bro. I need to get in with Kate. We'll beat fucking hardcore, finally, bro. On everything. It's
Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left.
That's a book and quill.
This is the first line in a book that Avery claims he did not write. 2 weeks ago, a YouTube channel called Avery the Mayo uploaded a YouTube video titled Weird Book I Did Not Write, where he shows us a mine that supposedly he never built. Inside the mine is a chest that Avery did not place, and inside the chest is a book that Avery did not write. Inside the book is a very strange message. Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. Don't be fooled. It's listening. You can't outsmart it. It's listening to me. It's watching me. It isn't from this world. At the crossroads, don't turn left. 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 Over and over, followed by a sequence of numbers.
Oh god.
And that's it. It seems impossible that a whole mine just appears in your world without your knowledge, but Avery explains in the description of the video that the laptop he's playing on is from a storage locker. It already had Minecraft installed, and this world already existed, but when Avery first loaded it up, it was just a normal world. He only now discovered this mine a few hundred blocks from his house. So, in that case, what is this book? The contents are strange, and it's not evident what they refer to. If anything, they just sound like some crazy rambling, but the numbers at the end are clearly some sort of...
If this is where we have to do a puzzle, bro, I got you. I'm telling you, bro. When it's about connecting the dots, thinking outside of the box, right here. 23 minus 2, 29, 2. Could be coordinates. Maybe we have to minus here and then multiply here. You understand me? And then it's one big number, and the number could be in code. It could be in code. 0 ones. You write it out in 0 ones. 1 plus 0 plus 1 and so on. And then you have a word, a text. Bada bing, bada bang. I hope I didn't just spoil the whole video.
Code, so maybe we can solve it and figure out what this book is talking about. Except we can't. The numbers go higher than 26, so it's not any alphabetical code. There are 4 sections, not 3, so it isn't coordinates. And in fact, there's not a single cipher that comes up as a good match for this code. If it is a code, it's unlike any code I've ever seen, and I wasn't able to decipher.
Ask ChatGPT.
So, is that it? A strange one-off YouTube video and a dead end? Not quite, because for 2 frames at the very end of the video, Avery's inventory flashes a random pattern of blocks, and this time there is a code. Because taking the first letter of the name of every block and capitalizing it if there is more than one, you get a string. A string that perfectly matches the
Bitcoin address. Oh.
length of a Google Drive that when you enter takes you to a folder. And this is where the true mystery begins. The
Check. Is this real? Did this dude actually like upload that on YouTube? Yes! Oh my god.
of a Minecraft world that doesn't exist. Opening the video named Footage 1.
Yes, it's an ARG. What is an ARG? Is it kind of like, what do you call it? Not geoguessr, but geocaching, but in digital life, where somebody makes like a puzzle on the internet, and this YouTuber solved it. Ooh, I love that. Yo. That is nice.
And we can see a player in the exact same spot Avery was in the last video, except now he has way more items than he had last time. Presumably this is from his house, and he's come to use this mine in survival as part of this world. The book is now gone from the chest, but it could be that Avery just burned it because it creeped him out, or it's just this book in his inventory. Regardless, Avery lines up with the other strip mine and begins to start a new one into the wall, but when he does, he finds this. Nothing weird, it's just a cave, and Avery walks in to begin exploring until he stops and sees this.
Creeper. Diamonds. Andesite.
It's hard to make out, but as he walks closer, we can see what it is. Moss and grass. This is immediately a red flag, because this kind of terrain does not generate in caves. Avery checks underneath it, but there's nothing else either. And when he runs back to grab his torches, he notices yet another patch of moss in the corner of the cave. Again, not natural, but not leading anywhere either. It's only when he heads back down the cave does he see it. A tree. Avery approaches the clump of greenery, and there it is. A tree unlike any other oak tree in the entire game. Whatever this is, it isn't normal. Avery backtracks a bit, and we get a better look at this shrub, for lack of a better word. And after some hesitation and circling around it, Avery decides to try mining the tree. And he does, with no problem.
Not this guy, bro! What is this edging, bro? What is this? I feel like I'm doing a trade up. Bro! Then he proceeds to mine the tree. And he gets it. Like, bro, it's like, okay, like, I thought, like, something will explode, like, the tree won't mine. But it does, like, normal. Bro, is he gonna edge us on every sentence? Then Avery tries to put on a block of sand. Bro, like, what?
Normal tree, except normal trees don't generate underground.
Bro, he's getting me every time.
And it's not the only one. As Avery goes deeper and deeper into the cave, he passes larger and larger patches of greenery, coming across more shrubs and even more trees and even more moss. He pauses to talk at one point, but instead of commenting on the trees, he brings up something else.
It's weird. We've only seen stone.
And I guess he's right. The walls of this cave don't have any diorite, granite, andesite, or ores, but come on, there's a bigger elephant in the room here. At some point, though, Avery's wish gets granted, and the cave turns into terracotta, tuff, and deep slate. The greenery gets larger and larger, with the trees growing bigger and bigger. Until finally, Avery reaches the end.
Deploying RCXD. Get out of my damn way.
What?
Avery stops for several long seconds, just taking everything in. The room is a giant cave of green with strange, unnaturally large trees.
Well, this isn't natural terrain.
The floor is covered in a massive field of moss, scattered with the strange trees we saw earlier. Avery slowly heads down the cavern wall, being careful not to take too much
Clever.
damage while maneuvering his way to the bottom. He looks around in awe as he explores the chamber, and from closer up, we can see a tunnel right between the massive tree gates. Avery searches around the trees for a few minutes, seemingly mesmerized by the build, and we can see that these gates are made of trees stacked on trees, made of spruce, mud, and oak. But the question here is obvious. What is this place? This kind of terrain obviously doesn't generate naturally, so who made it, and how does it just appear in Avery's world? Well, if there's any answer to that question, it's through this tunnel, because finally, Avery decides to stop sightseeing and heads down the tunnel at the center of the room. Avery walks through the mud brick tunnel.
Should I have to know what an ARG is? Wait, I have to look it up. Because I still understand the idea of the video. So, wait. So, it's an ARG alternate reality game. Is an interactive storytelling experience that uses the real world as its platform, aka Minecraft, and blurs the lines between fiction and reality. Players solve puzzles and complete tasks, often using a mix of online and physical clues to uncover a story that may be affected with actors. So this Avery guy made an ARG for us, and now we have this guy solving it. Okay, check. Bro, I could do this too. If you ever find someone who left a puzzle on the web, please let me know, bro. If there's another Avery out there, if Avery is doing a part 2, I'll solve that shit.
Tunnel, turning to glance behind him every few steps. But of course, nothing is there. The world is set to single player. At least, it seems that way. Until this happens.
No, shut up.
Throwing decoy.
Something is wrong. It's almost impossible to notice, but at the far edge of the tunnel, the first person has suddenly been wiped out. Avery stares for a few seconds and continues walking. Another pair of torches is gone.
I don't see it.
I'm not scared of torches turning off.
Yeah, me neither.
And then another.
I don't know
Render
what
descent.
practical joke this is,
Activating decoy.
but I already heard you in the...
DXD available.
No, don't do it. Kids are watching this.
Decoys up. Syntax going out. Operating on TXT. Soon you will all fall silent.
I'm not scared of a game.
I'll show you old rage.
Turn around. Oh my. Down.
Activating decoy.
Avery? Jump scare?
Decoys up.
I don't know why I just jumped down. I wasn't scared.
Get out of my
But I
damn
felt-
way.
Compelled. I've never felt like that in my life.
Sure, buddy.
What is going on here? Things just went from strange to incredibly creepy in a matter of seconds. This doesn't just
Right,
happen.
I gotta
in a
know if
normal
there's jump
world,
scares in
but
this.
Avery did say he found this world on a computer he got from a storage locker. So maybe this is just a world that the old owner of this computer created, and it's just some strange adventure horror map. Case closed. Except it's not, because the video files aren't the only thing in this Google Drive folder. If you remember, there's also this PDF, and opening it, we see this.
My exploration into a strange tunnel I found in my Minecraft world. I've been playing this world for a while and just discovered this. This is my documentation of the search. Notably, when I installed Minecraft, this world came pre-created. Always thought that was a little strange, but I'm not really sure.
This seems okay enough, but remember what Avery said earlier. He found this computer in a storage locker with Minecraft installed. Not he installed Minecraft and this world was there. Admittedly, it's a pretty small difference, but still, why the conflicting stories? Something you may have also noticed that I can't explain is why Avery's name is now censored. He wasn't censored in the previous videos, but now he's both hidden his name and changed his skin, almost like he's hiding from something. But there's still a lot.
Guys, I'm confused. I need to know the idea of this. And I feel like a lot of people in the chat as well, because I was saying, this is fake. What are you talking about, bro? It's a puzzle, bro. It's a puzzle. Are you stupid? Avery, the guy who made the video on YouTube, who found a laptop or bought a used laptop, boots up Minecraft, sees this. Google Drive, created by who? Just watch. Loki, I'm thankful that he's doing the thinking and not me. I mean, he can.
More of this footage, and if you want to figure out what's
Yo, I'm 27. How am I confused right now, bro? His demographic, average demographic, gotta be below 15. How the fuck?
out of my
Like,
damn
yo,
way.
how's little Jimmy gonna? Am I dumb? All right, lock in. Lamarck, lock in. Like, how you asking questions right now? It's like watching a movie with someone and then like they ask a question about. So is this guy like their girlfriend? And then you're like, are you stupid? Like, are you not paying attention? I pay attention, but I don't get it. I need to lock in, chat. I need to lock in. Here we go.
In this world, why it exists, and what it has to do with Avery, we have to keep watching as Avery runs from whatever it is that's hiding in this world.
Lapis lazuli.
Avery says he has a
Lazuli.
even if he
Oh
doesn't
my god.
exactly know why, and the only way to go is down. Avery takes a leap into the giant pool
Oxygen,
of water
careful.
before him and swims down into a junction of tunnels. After some
Don't turn
escape,
left!
he burrows himself in a
Don't turn left. Telling you, bro.
left wall for air before swimming down the left tunnel. He continues to navigate through the dark water, the tunnel getting narrower and narrower, with no end in sight,
Throwing syntax.
I died many times in this hardcore. Avery?
Throwing decoy.
until it opens into a giant cavernous room with just enough space at the top to get a bit of air. When Avery descends again, we can see tunnel openings sprawling across the walls. Avery scans around.
Oh.
There's no marker of where
Hell no. Who's shivering the timbers right now in the chat? I know that there's people are afraid of spiders, and I know that there's one as well. People are afraid of deep depths. Deep depths. Deep depths of the ocean. Thalassophobia.
to go. Just tunnels upon tunnels as far as the eye can see. And then he hears it. The same sound as when the whispers played previously. Avery rushes to dig into the wall, and as he blocks himself in, we can hear the whispers again. Quieter, but still there, as if they're passing by him. When the coast is clear, Avery digs out. But now what? He has no choice but to gamble on a tunnel and hope it's correct. He scans the walls again, no obvious sign of which one to pick. So finally, he rolls the dice.
Avery?
Operating
Low-key a
on
good pick.
60.
The tunnel
Not too
leads
big.
to another junction,
I will not
and
succumb.
again, after a slight
No, why left?
hesitation,
Eh?
Avery goes left.
Why?
The tunnel continues.
Is he stupid?
I'll
Call me
show
not,
you
what the-
Narrower,
Didn't the book say never turn left?
and narrower,
It's gonna be endless.
till finally,
throwing decoy.
Oh my god.
You should have sounded a retreat.
he finds himself in the oasis.
Decoy out.
Avery looks around the room, strangely,
Strangely,
almost peaceful. He's in the middle of a square pond, flanked on all sides by the same uncanny trees. He stares off at the water for a second before towering up and getting a good look around. Nothing but trees as far as the eye can see. For a moment, he pauses. Before something snaps, and he crafts a boat to get to the center of the lake. Without hesitation, he dives down into the tunnel and plugs up the hole. He makes another trip for good measure, working it even further.
Okay.
This thing comes through here again. It has to break that, but I need to explore.
He sails
Clever.
out to the edge of the lake.
What it can't
A booby
avoid
trap.
is loading the chunk.
Avery chops a few trees and crafts a hopper with the spare iron in his inventory. His plan is simple. Set a trap for the thing following him. But wait, did I miss something? Because how does he know that something is following him? Sure, those torches turned off, and yeah, we heard those noises before, but there's actually an even stronger piece of evidence I haven't mentioned. Remember when Avery said this?
I already heard you in the cave.
Well, it took me a second to figure out what exactly he meant, but then I heard this. It's almost impossible to make out, but on a few separate instances, while Avery was walking in that original cave,
I
he
didn't
would
catch that.
randomly pause for a second or two, and now we know why.
My damn
He
way.
was listening. Every time he paused for just a
Chet, you
brief
heard that?
moment, you could hear footsteps on the stone behind him.
Yes.
Stopping just
Sure.
a fraction of a second too late to be quiet. But okay, if something is somehow really following Avery in a single player world, how can he stop it, or at least get it to reveal itself? Well, that's exactly what he's doing right now. Like he said, he needs time to look around and explore this world.
Chat, I have a question. What is this hopper thing? What is this? He puts an item above the hopper or whatever, then he goes out of the chunk, and if someone is coming, the chunk is being loaded, aka the hopper is being, the item goes bump, right? Or how? Go pause the video, I need to use the restroom. Go now, fast, I'm trying to understand this hopper. The chunk needs to be loaded for items to go into the chest. Okay, check.
Like he said, he needs time to look around and explore.
Your haircut is better than this video. My haircut is good. Yeah, this video is also good. What do you I appreciate that, and also I agree.
This world, but while he's gone, anything can just swim through the hole and replace the blocks to make it look like nothing happened. Anything can just swim. Time to look around and explore this world, but while he's gone, anything can just swim through the hole and replace the blocks to make it look like nothing happened. But
Throwing syntax.
Put
Throwing RTX2.
Put a block that it can't replace easily, bro. A block that when you mine it has a chance of turning into something else. Like gravel that turns into flint. Yeah.
if Avery turns down his render distance and puts items in this hopper, if he then goes far enough away and unloads the chunk,
Mine is better.
the only way for the hopper to be empty when he returns is if something loaded the chunk while he was gone.
Let's grab it right below him, no?
Then, whatever was following him would be exposed. The trap
Decoy out.
is set.
Check.
Now, it's time to explore.
He's running out of food. But there's apples all along the trees. If you mine the leaves, it has a chance, it has a gamble chance to drop an apple. Trust me, I don't know. So food shouldn't be an issue.
Show you rage. So many have fallen, I cannot count.
Trees that are loaded into the fucking floor. Nothing. Explore the edges as well.
Avery walks through the trees, avoiding the lake so as to not load the chunk.
Clever.
Every inch of this place looks exactly the same. The same gray floor, the same strange trees. Everywhere he looks, there's nothing. Until, just in the corner of the screen, there's a sign. But it's hard to spot. Avery doesn't seem to see it, and he keeps walking. Then he pauses.
Interesting. That's the third sign we've seen so far.
Activating
What?
decoy.
Where? Third sign? I've only seen this one. But it turns out he's right. Going back and re-watching the footage just barely hidden.
No, I'm gonna catch one of these in real time. I'm gonna catch one of these in real time. Mark my words, bro. I'm not stupid. Now I know. We've had the acoustic one, the footsteps that we saw earlier and that we didn't catch. Don't tell me that you caught that. This one, none of you guys caught. I will catch the next one, G. No. Now I'm hyper aware. Now I know.
Screen are two other signs Avery crossed earlier.
We did. No, you didn't, bro.
Though he gave no indication at the time that he noticed them. Avery goes back to all three signs. All of them are blank, so
Lock in.
I don't know what to make of it, but Avery seems to be satisfied, and he explains why.
Decoys out.
These signs all seem to point to one place. Both of these angled ones point in the same direction.
And he's right. If you line up a coordinate grid with the location and rotation of the signs, you get this. So he's right, all of them point a certain way, and if you trace out their intersection, it hits one specific point. He also pulls off this brilliant move, which you rarely see from these protagonists, by turning the difficulty to peaceful because he ran out of food. Absolutely genius. But with that said, he returns to the lake to check on his contraption.
Cheater.
And nothing showed up. Items are still flowing out of the hopper, which would be impossible if anything had loaded the chunk. Avery tells us exactly this.
Nothing came through.
Okay,
Not
good.
to mention, the blocks are still in the same position Avery placed them to plug the hole. Now that he's shaken off whatever was following him, Avery sails back, presumably to find the intersection points of the signs. But before he does that, he opens up chat and says this.
Something is here.
What? How?
I know why.
Activating decoy. RTX maneuvering.
The sandblocks. They went there before.
I should earn medals. for
Why
this.
is Avery saying that? Why isn't he sending it in chat? What did he see?
I don't know if it can hear me,
Get out of my damn way.
but I'm not taking any chances.
The grass block. just set one trap for the entity, he set two. Without mentioning anything to us, he placed a grass block next to a block of dirt. In Minecraft, grass can't spread if the chunk isn't loaded. The only way that this block is now grass is if something other than Avery loaded this chunk.
I'm not scared, but my gut
that
says
true?
to keep moving.
Get out of my damn way. Shot out. Decoy out.
Hello?
Maybe I am scared.
Come on, Avery. You got a fucking sword, you got an axe, you don't know how to PvP? You know all these tidbits of nerd information, you don't know how to PvP? Fuck PNG, whoever approaches you, if it's Ender Dragon, if it's a Creeper, if it's a Chicken Jockey, just kill that shit. You're Avery, bro. Nah.
Other side was pointed head on.
What's gonna be at the end?
Abstraction window closed.
Wait, there's gonna be something else again. I caught that.
Throwing decoy.
Avery walks through a tunnel which quickly turns into a maze. And slowly but surely, dead end after dead end,
Don't go left, always right. Remember what the note said.
Avery navigates through it.
Chad, did you know that you can solve any maze? If you ever find yourself in a maze, G, you will always solve the maze if you only turn left. I think that's true. It may take an eternity, but you will always find the finish. So imagine here, boom, 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 boom. You turn left. Zack, 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 zack. Then you gotta go back because you can't go again, right?
Throwing decoy.
You already came from this way, so you have to continue. Boom, 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 boom. You can't. I mean, okay, this is a bad example, but that's true. No, this is true. no, it's true. It's true. It's true because you will basically check every location with that. Like, if you always go left, yeah. Like it's better than going random because then at some point you go back. But that's similar. But the example doesn't work. But trust me, bro. If he always goes left, he will come out at one point. No. Back when you were a kid, smart, leaving blocks behind, traces like breadcrumbs, so you know where you came from, bro. Avery, we have played these games before, bro. We have finished multiple corn mazes when we were young. Lock in, bro.
Decoy out.
Lock in. You can even go from one block, placing sand at the start, and then switching to dirt, and then you know, okay, this is the later stage that I was at. Ooh, Avery.
Avery is clearly smart. Smart enough to set a trap, and smart
We are
enough to
so
set it back.
smart.
But whatever this thing is that's following him, it's smart too. Smart enough to block up the tunnel it entered from. Smart enough to refill the hopper with items after loading the chunk. Smart enough to hide its presence. This world seems to be guiding Avery somewhere. The whispers in this tunnel coercing him to enter the cave. The signs pointing to the secret entrance under the tree. Whatever this world is, it's leading Avery. But to what?
Throwing decoy.
We don't know. All we do know is that he is in it. And finally, Avery
I'm not scared.
exits the maze into another giant room with what looks like a cipher above a door, with 3 levers
You saw this in the Google Drive.
right in front of it. Avery stares up at it, says he'll need a pen and paper, and blocks up the tunnel where he came from. The footage ends with him staring up at the code, deep in thought. From what I can see, the code atop the doorway looks something like this. It doesn't immediately remind me of anything, and plugging it into a
Bro, just ChatGPT it, bro. Just ChatGPT it. Zack, you already wrote it out. Just copy paste into ChatGPT. What is this riddle, bro?
immediately remind me of anything, and plugging it into a cipher decoder gives me no ideas either. Running each of the candidate ciphers just gives gibberish every single time. Whatever this code is, there's unfortunately no way that I or Avery can solve it.
Does Avery have ChatGPT?
The second half of the footage picks up with 17 minutes of just staring at the wall, and then he gets it. Okay, I guess it was solvable. Avery says it's a good poem, but doesn't actually reveal what it said, only that it uses cipher stacking, a technique where two ciphers are layered one on top of the other to make a code almost undecipherable. How Avery actually solved it with a pen and paper is beyond me, but the puzzle isn't over yet. There's still this gate, which Avery suspects is some sort of combination lock. But instead of a pen and paper, his solution this time is a bit more, how do I put this? Efficient.
Brute force it. Unfortunately for you, I have a pickaxe. Nah! That's not nice. Bro, it's 3 levers. It can only be 9 different slime.
That he's wait.
3 times 3.
Who's Durlord 3? For the first time in this footage, Avery's sensor bar lingers for just a second too
Am I stupid? No way that just happened.
Semtex out.
and with that, he's
I'm gonna catch one of them, bro. Oh, that was the easiest one.
Who's Durlord 3? For the first time in this footage, Avery's sensor bar lingers for just a second too short, and we get a glimpse of the name.
He's German,
This
der Lord.
isn't Avery's name. This isn't Avery's skin. Maybe the reason that we got two different stories about where this world came from is because the player we've been watching this entire time isn't Avery at all. But if that's the case, then who is this? The world at the beginning is clearly the same one that Avery was playing on. So what's going on here? If it is Avery on an alt account, why the conflicting stories in the description and the document? And if it's not Avery, then who is this other person, and why are they claiming that this is their world they found? I genuinely just don't know, but the only way to find out is to keep watching, as Durlord walks through the tunnel after the puzzle and finds himself in the village.
Huh? First time we see human civilization. Something human built. Before it could have been just a code of error. We only had trees, puddles.
I'll show you the rage.
We have a non-vanilla Minecraft city. What is TS? What is this? Lever over there. Lever! I caught it. Watch. In a second it's gonna say. But there was this level. Go back. Alright, maybe not. Nothing. I don't see it. Levers on the left. Levers everywhere, GG. I don't see anything. I don't see it. Scheiße, chat with you. Wait! Oh my god. I'm him. There was a sign. Bottom. Watch. Sign. 9. This looked like a sign with text. Nice. I don't see it.
Throwing decoy. Semtex out.
I don't see it.
I remain undefeated. Get out of my damn way.
Left house, nothing. So always keep an eye on that, on the edge of the monitor as well. This is how he gets you. that? What was that? Oh my god, I got it. That's a pot. No? No, 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 Chad, you can't call me crazy, bro. Inside of a pot is loot. He didn't check the pot. Trial chamber, you break a pot, it has random loot, bro. He did not check that pot. He checks every chest and barrel on the pot. In a second throwback, but he missed the one crucial thing that he didn't loot.
Decoys up.
Alright, why is there?
Syntax calling out. RCXD maneuvering.
Never mind, nothing. Mine one block down, try it. You have a pickaxe?
Your failure.
Wait! This pick is
Get out of my
dead.
damn way.
It's chopped. It is enchanted though. It's mending. Can you somehow generate XP? He's level 8. I don't know. He actually has to be careful with his pickaxe.
Strange. It's clearly abandoned if the cobwebs and literal holes in the roof didn't
He
make
could
it
just make a new one, never mind. But then again, only iron can mine. Can iron mine diamond? I don't know.
that obvious, and all the
The
chests...
floor! Pattern on the floor. And only this corner has a different pattern, a different stone. That's where he gotta go, pointing in that direction. Chat, good call, good call. I caught that actually. But you guys as well? You guys caught that too? Here on the left, chat, right here.
Cobwebs and literal holes in the roof didn't make that obvious, and all the chests and containers have nothing inside of
Or
them.
the pot.
There's also an interesting amount of yellow in the carpets, beds, and flooring. But wherever Durlord looks, he can't find anything of interest. No lead on where to go or what to do from here. The fountain and statue in the town center is by far the most eye-catching decoration here, but like we can see, it too is empty. There's no path to take from there. So, is this the final area then? The final answer to what's been going on with this world and what's been following him? I'm not sure, and clearly Durlord isn't either, since he keeps looking
Was there
around
only one yellow bag?
and for anything out of the ordinary, anything that might give him a clue of where to look next.
I don't see it. I don't see it. I saw it! Bottom right, bottom right! Something just flashed bottom right.
They have killed many.
Saving world! Wait, saving world?
Syntax going out.
RCXD ready.
Throwing decoy. Throwing syntax.
What is that? That's a house.
Syntax out.
You see how I'm locked in though? It said saving world for a second. Bro. I'm gonna find one, bro. Oh no. Boss fight incoming. Every louder. And what is he holding? Why is he holding an ink sac? What is this hotbar? What? Is it toss? Hero Brian? Helicopter or what? Chad? Put the black bar away, do it.
It isn't from the entire
Guys.
world has been hiding. A king? What does that even mean?
Operating RCXD. Get out of my damn way. This is how it ends for all your kind.
I think it's horror game time, bro. This game Dima recommended me. Okay, do we turn on easy mode? I don't think so. You make a mistake, you will go back by one. What?
Throwing syntax.
Chat. Pro gamer. I don't need no easy mode, bro. are here. We are in a Japanese Chinese train. Nothing on the phone.
So many
Toilet.
fallen I cannot count. I'll show you your old rage.
Geil, ja. FX counter. Chat, trains are not scary. Huh! Oh my god, sorry. Chat, I didn't expect that. Here.
Decoy out. Semtex out.
We are in Tokyo. Or about to be in Tokyo. This is Shinkansen, zero-headed. What's up, boy?
Throwing decoy.
You got no phone? Why are you not scrolling TikTok right now, G? Is this game in the past? Must be.
RCXD maneuver. I'll show you your old rage. I should earn medals for
Where
this.
this was. This is one of these games where you have to find the difference. Boy on the right. Boy on the right.
こんにちは。何してるの？
Nada.
また会ったね。お兄さんもゲームをしに来たの？
Yeah, I'm here to play.
僕めっちゃ楽しみ。
Excited for what?
お姉ちゃんが起きないから暇なんだ。
Throwing decoy.
That's your sister?
いくら待っても。すっごく待っても起きないんだもん。
Nah.
Your attacks have failed.
でもお兄さんがゲームしてくれるからもう大丈夫。
My damn way.
What fucking game?
ゲームのルールは知ってる？僕をからかおうとしてるね。知らないと思うから教えてあげる。
So I'm turning on heart rate. I got you.
ルールはとっても簡単だよ。
Okay.
変わったことがあったら戻る。
See something in the
簡単でしょ？
Off turn back. Okay. Got it.
ゲームを終わらせる方法
Got it, chat. Got
こ
it.
れは0号車まで行ってその先の運転室でブレーキをかけるだけ。
Get to car zero and hit the brakes. Na kontakt ist rum. Okay.
トイレの車両は変わったことは起こらないからね。
Okay.
もう一回説明する？
Understood. If we see a change, run.
I'll show you.
AKA an anomaly. So, left one, occupied. Right one, open. He said in the restroom there's no anomalies. Okay, so this is the restroom. This is where we can, I think, hide. Correct me if I'm wrong. Phone, ... Grandma, Japanese. Movie poster, open mouth, I think correct. Now here we go. Guy on the left, at seat 16. Boy on the right. At seat, wait. Is this new?
Decoys out.
Boy here.
Semtex going out.
I think it's tutorial.
Operating
I think it just shows you that, like this is the start now. It shows you the number. Alright, here we go. Now we start. Phone, ... Left one occupied. Right one is not.
Decoy out.
Mouth is open. Man at 16,
Multiple by Semtex.
sleeping. Luggage on top. And woman. Anyone else in the train? 9. Woman. Correct. I think on 4.
RCXD driving out.
I haven't checked something like this. Oh god.
Throwing
Oh
Semtex.
god. I don't know what can change. Like occupied.
Contact
Oh
down.
boys, this is gonna be a rough one. This is gonna be a rough one. It's an anomaly, no?
Decoy out.
So what happens if I continue?
Operating RCXD. Multiple hostiles
Shot
down to
stick.
decoy.
It can.
I'll show you your old rage.
Some kawaii ramen. Chat, I wanna check what happens, bro. It is an anomaly, I know, but I just wanna see what happens. here, boy there. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we are in card number 7. We have to go down to number 0, boys. Now it has to be flawless. Here we go. Number 6. Anomaly or no anomaly? This all looks the same. Train to Tokyo. Guy at 16. Luggage is there. Luggage on top. Woman at 4. Posters look the same. Here we go. Now we should be in card number 5. The posters were off. No, it was
Semtex out.
Alright, now number 6. Now number 6. Because this was the train that... Alright, listen guys. What is this? What is the start of the game? How do I know which one is not an anomaly? I want to see the one that I compare everything to.
RCXD
How do I get from 7
maneuvering.
to 7? Was the last one an anomaly?
You are all weak.
If something changed, go back.
I'll
Changed
show
of
you
what? I
all
want to
the
see the start. So this is the one. This is a no anomaly train. That's all I need to know. Okay, here we go. Recognize all of these posters, boys. Everything. Now we are on train number 6.
Decoys out.
Talk to me, please. This area is always the same.
Activating decoy.
Okay, wait, so it always puts me back to the same one, so I go back now.
Get out of my damn way.
And now it says 6. Listen, chat. How? If I go back, how far do I have to go? Number 6. Up front is number 7 and back is number 7. I don't get it. I don't get it. I have to reset one time, I think. And then it's GG. Now I understand. Listen. This right here
Semtex going out.
is what we compare everything to. Train headed to Tokyo. Cat at the start. Yellow here. Anybody sitting? Anybody sitting? Any USB sticks in? 16 man sleeping. Any USB sticks? Anybody sitting?
Should have sounded retreat.
Boy
I'll show you old rage.
and woman. Okay. That was the no anomaly train. You understand, chat? And this is what we have to compare now. Is there an anomaly here? Yes or no? Cat, yellow.
Your foolishness only
If it's an
hastens
anomaly,
your
if something
failure.
changed, we go back. Else we go up front. Number 16.
Activating
Any
decoy.
USB sticks, any person. And number 4, woman. Guys, the boy does not count as an anomaly, right? If it changes.
Show you.
Or is this already an anomaly?
I remain undefeated.
I think it is. I think it is. And now if we go back, it says number 6. Right? Right here.
Throwing decoy. Semtex going out.
Anomaly.
Decoy out.
Go back.
Deploying RCXD.
Number 6.
I refuse to submit.
Number 5. Oh my god. Because double kill. Because double kill.
I'll
Chat.
show you old rage.
Lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in. So it was... Wait. But why was that number 6 then? So... I understand. I went to number 7, so I made the first one. It was a mistake. I checked out this room. I went back to check my old room, and I thought I have to go straight. But this one was no anomaly, so I have to go forward. And I got a double correct. And then the one that I got correct was an anomaly, so I went back and then double kill right here. Okay, got it, got it, got it. Okay, I understand. Alright, so number 6. If he's moving, is that considered an anomaly? I don't think so.
RCXD driving out.
Cat and yellow.
Many have fallen. Get out of my damn way.
Luggage at the top. Okay, chat, wait, lock it. 3 seats. I didn't pay attention. Fuck. Was it a 3-seater before? I think no. Luggage, woman. Chat, listen. Am I comparing always the last one to the new one or the first one to this one? You know what I mean? To the first one? Okay. It was always 3? Okay. No anomaly, right? No anomaly. The only time I want is small hint.
Semtex took multiple targets.
Tokyo. Woman in this. This is the only thing that I know. Is this an anomaly or no anomaly, chat? Then I'm ready.
Get out of my damn way.
No. Okay, then GG. Then GG, I will finish the game first try. This should be number 4. What's this? Yellow. Cat. Looking up. Headed to Tokyo. Alright.
Throwing decoy.
Now pay attention. 2 on the right, 3 on the left.
Semtex out.
Number 16 should be a guy. Look out for the small stuff. Guy. Eyes open.
Activating decoy. Throwing Semtex. Operating active. Decoy did its work.
3 on the left, 2 on the right. 3 on the left, 2 on the
I'll
right.
show you road
For
rage.
any anomaly, like you did an iPad wrong. Stain on the floor, some luggage on top. You can ace the game in like 10 minutes and we're done. Woman on number 4. Luggage facing to the right. No anomaly, boys.
Decoy
No
out.
anomaly. 35.
Semtex
It's
out.
all the same. It is all the same. I am not stupid. Next train is gonna be number 3. Only 3 more and we're done.
Decoy out. Throwing
You can
Semtex.
reset to the start.
Deploying RCXD.
What was different? The
Did not
headrests,
live to learn from your
the
mistakes.
towels. These ones, were they a different color? No shot. Oh my god. Okay.
Get out of my damn way.
Apparently I don't know what to check for. Okay. Listen. Okay. Guy number 16. Everything is the same. Ah! Back. Ah! Oh my god. Okay, it is a horror game. Now I go back. Number 6. We're doing great. Yellow. Did this house
Throwing
burn?
decoy.
Yes. Train to
Semtex going out.
Tokyo.
Your attempts have failed.
Okay. 3 on the left, 2 on the right. Color, white. Correct. Number
Get out of
16,
my damn
guy.
way.
Sleeping. Brown back. 3 on the left, 2 on the right. Luggage. This is no anomaly, chat. No anomaly. Woman, number 4.
Activating decoy.
No anomaly. I am so confident. All in. I'll bet my life on that it would say number 5 right now.
Decoys out.
There's seats, you guys trying to fucking get me to go back to the beginning. I am not gonna listen a single time to chat yet. Anomaly. I saw her.
Get out of my damn way.
Go, stop. Cat. Yellow. Whoop! That's an anomaly. Chef, what happened if what would have happened if the yellow guy caught me? Do I get reset if he catches me?
Activating decoy.
Next option closed.
Semtex out. RCXD driving out. The slaughter will only continue. Get out my damn way.
Three on the left, two on the right. The things, the paper towels, white. Guy, number 16, sleeping, brown bag. Do I have to hurry up, chat, or no? Whoa, 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 back, 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 back.
Throwing decoy.
Tokyo. Wait, there was a short text. This is Shinkansen 0.
Activating
Wait!
decoy.
Didn't it say something else?
Operating RCXD.
I swear it did. Actually, no, actually, I don't know.
Hostiles down to
Let's check a
decoy.
little bit more. Guy at 6.
I'll show you road rage.
Thing in the back? Yes. Guy sleeping. Paper towels? White. Yep. That's actually pretty scary. Is there a time limit check? No, right? That's the woman. Woman number 4. No one on. Check for the placards. Right. Woman.
Hostiles down to decoy.
No one on.
They are dead.
Ah!
RCXD ready.
Oh my god. That guy, sorry. I actually did it super
Throwing
well.
decoy.
I don't think this is an anomaly.
Deploying RCXD.
I think we're about to complete the game right now.
I'll show you road rage.
Paper towel right. 3 on the left, 2 on the right. Luggage, check. Dude, sleep.
Down for efficiency. Semtex out.
RCXD ready.
Power game my ass. This shit ain't scary, bro, if you're fucking pro gamer.
Activating decoy.
Get what you're doing. Jump scare. So pro tip.
Operating RCXD. I refuse to submit.
Woman. Guy. Alright.
Get out my
GG.
damn way.
GG. There's one more. Okay. Final level. Cat. Yellow. Now. Shinkansen 0 headed to Tokyo. Paper towels. White. 3 on the left, 2 on the right. Luggage. Check.
Decoys up.
Guy. CBEB. Same hand posture.
RCXD.
Seats, all the same. Expect a woman at number 4
I'll
on the
show
right.
you road rage.
Woman number 4, right here. Chilling. Classical. Nice. It's over. I win. Bro, I'm him.
Decoy out.
I did it.
Semtex thrown.
I go straight now. I finished.
This is how I will win. Operating RCXD. You are all
本日
weak.
は新幹線をご利用いただき誠にありがとうございます。
Get out
た
my
だいま
damn
当
way.
列車におきまして
Injury?
線路上での接触事故がありましたので安全確認のためしばらく停車いたします。運転再開におきましては現在見通しが立っております。
Chat, game over, no? What? Don't tell me there was a tutorial.
Activating decoy.
お兄さんすごいね。成功したんだね。
Targets.
Dude, this was hard as hell.
キョロキョロしてどうしたの？
Guys, my brain cells are
もしか
fuming.
してここが運転室になってるって思った？
Yeah.
冗談はよしてよ。新幹線にはグリーン車があるんだよ。
Oh my
お兄さんなら知ってるよね。
The fuck even is it Shikansen? What are you waffling about, geezer?
じゃあね、
Who
運
is
転
this
室
guy?
はどこでしょう。
Welcome, death.
それはね、グリーン車の向こうだよ。
Yo, Shikansen Zero.
I'll show you road rage.
Door! Please! What was that? What does that mean, Chad? What does that mean? What does that mean? I need help. Oh, I don't like this game, bro. Dude. It didn't let me open the door, bro. Oh my god. Wrong way?
Decoy out.
I didn't even choose the door yet.
Semtex going out. Operating off TXT.
Wait. There was an anomaly.
So many have
Guys,
fallen, I cannot
anomaly
count.
means go straight.
I'll show
You guys
you
are tripping.
road
You guys are
rage.
tripping. You guys don't understand. It's changed now. It's changed now. It's reversed. We did it correctly. Watch. We have to go through there because anomaly. Don't get scared, chat. We sprint through. We sprint through. It's an anomaly.
ねえ、お兄さん、
I shouldn't talk to him, right?
僕たち生きて帰って。
Activating decoy. Throwing Semtex.
ねえ、
Oh no!
僕たち。
This is how I will win. Decoy out.
Oh my god! Why are you all saying run like something is chasing me in any second? Dude, I swear I'm pissing me. Like, I hate playing Oregon because the chat already knows, bro.
Get out of my damn
Like, I
way.
feel like everyone in the chat played this game already. And then the whole chat says, go back, it's an anomaly, go back. Or like, run, you have to run. People have run. Like, I just think like, oh my, that you guys played it and that I'm doing something wrong, bro. Oh, okay, so here we go. Focus. Should be number 2 now.
Throwing
Just
decoy.
don't look at chat. Right? Right paper towels. 2 on the left, 2 on the right. Woman number 16, correct. What's she typing?
Deploying
Classic.
RCXD.
Coding CCS.
Got a numbers moving.
Baguettes. Kebab.
Show you road rage.
Same to me. Looks same to me, boys. I'm gonna... Fucking yes. I feel like I should be on, bro.
Activating decoy. Semtex going out.
I would have known it. All the other ones are off. Never once.
Decoys up.
9! This is an anomaly. I have to go straight.
Operating RCXD.
Trust yourself, Mark. Even if the chat says no, I'm not even looking at chat. Whole level I didn't look at chat and I will not look at chat. That light is not on in the normal one. It's an anomaly, so we go
Get out
forward.
of my damn way.
Am I good? Sold. Run.
Decoy out.
Nay, I'm trusting myself. If we look at the floor, it should say number...
I will not succumb.
Oh my god.
RCXD ready.
Headed to Tokyo.
Decoys up.
On the left, to the right. Never goes right.
Throwing Semtex.
Twin.
RCXD maneuvering.
Number 16. Why am I slow?
I
Why am I so
should
slow?
earn medals for this.
Why am I so slow?
Get out of my
Why am I
damn
so
way.
slow? Whoa, 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 whoa. Anomaly, go forward. What the hell? Treibsand. Oh my god, I don't know when the jump scares are coming. I'm so scared. Okay, we got it. We were sinking that. It should be number 0 now. I think I finished the game. Final level.
Activating decoy. Semtex throw.
Normally I have to
Operating RCXD. Get out of my damn way.
16. Check for light. Check for twin. Normal. Light is on! Did I make a mistake? Yes, it is. Wait, it's the same one. The dots will be rather than that. This light is black. Ah!
Throwing decoy. Throwing syntax.
Number 10.
Activating decoy.
What's the button?
Your attacks have failed. Get out of my damn way.
It's an anomaly. Now I have to go. Now I have to go. GG. I finished the game. I finished the game. I go.
Decoys out. Syntax throw.
I did it. I did it! Oh my god. Last one can't be an
Deploying
anomaly, right?
RCXD. Get out of my damn way.
Fine. I think we're fine.
Send you all back to hell.
This might be the most dangerous video I've ever
Syntax out.
attempted.
Your foolishness only hastens your failure.
Wildly regarded as one of the most dangerous caves in the
Throwing
world,
decoy.
Moscow is responsible for the worst recorded caving incident in history.
Operating RCXD.
In 1967, 10 young men prepared to venture down into the cave located in the Yorkshire Dales, England, as it was thought to potentially have kilometers of undiscovered, unexplored passages. Moscow was already known for being extremely dangerous because of unstable rocks, ceiling collapses, sections that were almost impossible to navigate in, but most importantly, flooding. The cave was extremely prone to flash floods. This is what the entrance looked like normally, and this is what it looks like under heavy rain. When this happens, any caver inside has a very limited time to escape. But with a group all being experienced cavers and the weather forecast looking good with a clear sky, they decided to enter. After several hours, no one knows why, but 4 of the men decided to turn back around, while the remaining 6 continued deeper. Not long after the 4 returned to the surface, they made a horrifying discovery. The weather had suddenly started to turn as a thunderstorm started to rain down. The cave began to flood rapidly. They desperately tried to go back and warn the others, but already the entrance had filled with water. There was no way. All they could do was call for help.
Activating
What followed was one of the largest cave rescue attempts the world has ever seen. Hundreds of people dug trenches, tried to divert the floodwater, and worked around the clock to get the water level down while the 6 young men remained trapped inside. It took 4 days for the water levels to finally go down and be deemed safe to enter. A team of rescuers entered the cave hoping to find the men alive hiding in one of the high-ceilinged caverns. But sadly, it was too late, as they discovered the lifeless bodies of all 6 men. It's believed that in under an hour, the whole cave had completely filled with water, and sadly, all 6 young men had drowned. Over the next few days, rescuers attempted to return the bodies and leave them inside the cave, where they still remain to this day. Because of this tragedy, the cave was then permanently sealed with concrete and would remain that way for many years. That was until a few years ago, when after talks with the families of the victims, access to Moscow was granted once again. Despite the cave being reopened, however, it's thought only a few people have been willing to go down inside because of the extreme extreme danger it presents. And also many believing that the cave is haunted, with some claiming to have heard voices echoing in the tunnels.
Throwing decoy. Syntax going out.
All of this making it too risky for even the most hardcore cavers. So when a caver who was one of only 2 people to have captured footage down there reached out to me wanting to take me down, I didn't exactly jump at the extreme. But with extensive planning, preparation, and a lot of consideration, me and my cameraman Sam finally decided to go down there.
What is that rumbling sound?
So is the entrance there?
No, well, it used to be. It used to be the entrance. Yeah, it's collapsed.
Killed many.
So the new way in's around the corner.
So there were an accident here a few decades ago. Some of the bodies were
Syntax going out.
never recovered because it's so hard to get to the place they were.
I'll show you
Yeah, and it
road
was
rage.
just wasn't worth everybody else's lives trying to pull them out.
Yeah. The fact that there's still bodies down there is a very is also a reminder of how dangerous it is. This is by far the most dangerous cave we've ever been to.
Yeah, if it was a thunderstorm, I'd be really worried. You really have to be very careful with this cave, especially this time of year in the summer, because the weather tends to have more thunderstorms.
There are some clouds, and it rained a little bit earlier today, but according to the weather forecast, it's not supposed to rain. And this is the memorial of the people that that passed away. And this cave was closed for decades, right? After
It was.
I read somewhere that more people have been to outer space than down this cave. Do you think that's true?
Probably, yeah. I mean, if you look online, there's not much footage except from Lyman and Simon Beck's.
Yeah.
So, and I've only took a few people down here in my time, so yeah, it doesn't get frequented much. I mean, look, it's quite overgrown around here. You can tell people don't go in there very often.
So this is the most scared I've been for a video,
Decoy
I
out.
think, ever.
Throwing decoy.
Having to rely completely on the weather forecast.
Zombie threat building.
If the weather forecast is wrong, then this place is gonna flood. We're trusting that weather forecast with our
Decoys
life.
up. Operating on the extreme. Get out of my damn way.
Our aim for this trip was to reach 4 ways, one of the deepest sections of the cave that few people had ever explored. It would take around 7 hours, and it seemed like a logical place to aim for, as it was where the potential for new passages began. But already I was beginning to see how dangerous this cave was.
Right. This is the bit where I always get slightly confused. Which way on? See, down there and down there. I think it's because the boulders moved at once. Yeah, that was right, that's it.
The boulders move?
Yeah, a while back, I think this was this time it changed slightly.
This section of the cave was made up of tons of huge loose boulders. Dislodging one and being crushed was a real danger. This is why the entrance of the cave had changed so many times over the years. I had to be careful not only to not get stuck, but also to make sure I didn't touch anything that could cause a collapse.
This is so tight already. Okay.
And then he's coming down onto the floor.
Operating RC extreme.
Thing, man.
You should welcome death. Get out of my damn way.
6 men who passed the cave all those years ago were buried in a certain secret chamber known as the Sanctuary, deep within the cave. We all agreed to avoid that part for obvious reasons. However, even after all these years, traces of their presence can still be found.
The American series, a few years ago, I went to stream MK. I found an olden lot, and there's only one place that could have come from.
Okay.
And it was just hung on the wall. It was quite spooky, really.
So that's from the people that died.
Yeah, I don't know where else that would have come from.
Yeah.
It was downstream of where they died, so it would have been washed out at some point.
It's like
RCXD
the atmosphere in here. It's just like knowing that something so tragic
Get out
happened
of
in
my
this
damn
cave
way.
also
You
makes
did
it
not live to
so much
learn
more
from your
serious.
mistakes.
Yeah. You mentioned earlier that there's grading also in caving.
Yeah, it's a simple system. It goes from 1 to 5, 1 being the very easiest, 5 being the hardest.
Right, and what is this cave?
This is great. At the very end of the cave where we're going, well, not the very end, but near the end of the cave, it's called False Fourways.
How many people do you think in there?
50 have gone in the cave, I estimate, and a couple of 20 have gone out there.
I guess you could argue that out of
Your
the
mistake
20
was
who's
entering
been
the
there,
battle.
6 of them died, right?
Yeah, they would have been there, yeah.
So the death rate technically
out.
is pretty high in this cave.
I guess if you're looking at a ratio, yeah,
Yeah.
both of them.
Operating
Right.
RCXD.
That's basically 30% of people who've been there have
Die
passed.
with a dust. Get out of my damn way.
Oh my god, dude. What the hell? No way. Oh my god, dude, no way. Oh my god.
Activating decoy. Syntax thrown.
RCXD available.
Decoys up. Semtex out. RCXD maneuvering. Get out of my damn way.
Welcome back to episode 14 of my series where I'll be going through every single zombies map in history and teaching you all how to get to high rounds, even if you have never been to round 100 before. In my previous video, you all voted, and in this video, I'm going to be covering the map Buried from Black Ops 2. Down in the comments, let me know which map you want me to cover next. The most liked comment will decide the next map that I cover. Now, before you begin your game, you're going to want to make sure you have a reasonable number of points in the bank. And optionally, there's a specific in this video.
foolishness only hastens your failure. I'll show you road rage. Decoys up. Activating decoy.
RCXD ready.
Decoys up. Operating RCXD. Multiple hostiles down to decoy. I'll show you road rage. Activating decoy. Decoys up. Deploying RCXD. I cannot rest until you are all gone. I'll show you road rage. Activating decoy.
RCXD available.
RCXD driving out. Get out of my damn way. You are all weak. Decoys up.
RCXD ready.
Activating decoy. Deploying RCXD. Get out of my damn way. Decoys up. Semtex thrown. I should have sounded a retreat. Throwing decoy. Semtex out. Operating RCXD. I'll show you road rage. Decoys up. Sentex going out. Your deaths will not be the last. RCXD maneuvering.
Team, we got a distraction window.
RCXD available.
Deploying RCXD. I remain undefeated. I'll show you old rage. Decoy out.
RCXD ready.
Throwing decoy. RCXD maneuvering. Decoy did its work. Get out of my damn way. Decoy out. Throwing Semtex.
RCXD available.
Activating decoy. RCXD driving out.
External window gone.
Die by the dust. Get out of my damn way. Throwing decoy. Semtex going out. Your foolishness only hastens your failure.
RCXD available.
Decoy out. Throwing Semtex. Uploading RCXD. Get out of my damn way. Throwing decoy. Semtex out.
RCXD ready.
Decoy out. Deploying RCXD. I'll show you old rage. Undead enemy down. Decoy out. RC decoy. Syntax thrown. Soon you will all fall silent. Operating RCXD. Get out of my damn way. So many have fallen I cannot count.
RCXD ready.
Activating decoy. Deploying RCXD. I'll show you road rage. Throwing decoy.
RCXD available.
Activating decoy. RCXD driving out. I have killed many. I'll show you road rage.
RCXD available.
Deploying RCXD. Get out of my damn way. Die by the dozen. Decoys out. Decoy out. Semtex going out.
RCXD maneuvering.
I'll show you road rage. Decoys out. This is how I will win.
it features the Skulk and the incredibly mysterious ancient city. I talked about the ancient city a little bit in my first Minecraft archaeology video, but I want to go a bit deeper into its lore implications in this video. Surprisingly, the announcement trailer and reveal trailer for Minecraft Dungeons 2 may contain a few clues about the Deep Dark and ancient city. But first, let's go over what the Deep Dark is so that we have a basic understanding. The Deep Dark, like I said, is a deep and dark biome that spawns underground. It only generates underneath surface biomes with low erosion values, which usually means that it generates really only under mountainous areas. It is almost completely covered in Skulk. But what is Skulk? The Skulk is an infection that grows in the caves of Minecraft. The Minecraft wiki is home to a lot of different concept art for the Skulk, along with some for the Warden in the ancient city. We might be using some of this to better help our understanding. From the concept art, it seems like the Skulk might have originally spread across the surface, as we can see some test images of it. Also, this one is absolutely disturbing and reminds me of some of those infection mods. Moving on, Skulk blocks can generate outside of world generation as well. When a mob dies within 8 blocks of a Skulk catalyst, a block found only in the Deep Dark, Skulk blocks will generate. The catalyst sends out a sort of vein or shockwave from the place that the mob died that will take over nearby blocks. The wiki calls this a Skulk charge. The Skulk catalyst is this block here, which looks a lot like some sort of pod or bug from the Skulk itself. The Minecraft wiki also literally uses the word bloom in quotation marks for how it spawns. Notice though that only mobs that drop experience cause Skulk to spread. This might be a bit of a stretch, but it seems like the Skulk feeds on the experience. Or maybe it's not a stretch, considering the amount of experience that a mob drops directly correlates to how far the Skulk will spread. And the wiki literally says this phrase: when a living entity is consumed by a Skulk bloom, it won't drop experience, because the Skulk bloom event converts the entity's experience into Skulk charges. So if the Skulk is consuming experience, the obvious question becomes, why? The particles that the Skulk catalyst produces when it converts experience into Skulk are called Skulk soul particles. You see a similar particle somewhere else in the game. When using soul speed boots while walking across soul sand or soul soil, we kick up the normal soul particles. While that could just be brushed off as a simple visual effect, there's something else similar to this. The fact that we can literally use souls as a continuous source of flame within the nether, since you can light soul sand on fire and it burns blue specifically, is additional evidence. We can also use soul sand to craft soul torches and soul campfires, so there's that. And I don't think that both biomes having blue as a motif used throughout them is just a coincidence. This seems to imply that souls in Minecraft are more than just a visual effect. They appear to have some kind of tangible energy or power associated with them. We already kind of got this idea from the Wither. The Wither is literally made of soul sand and 3 Wither skeleton skulls. The soul sand is what gives the creature life, assumingly. Soul sand obviously isn't just a cool block with an edgy name and texture. It is potentially the literal remnants of souls trapped within a block. And I haven't even gotten into Minecraft Dungeons. In the comments of my last video, a lot of people told me that I should have used Minecraft Dungeons lore in my investigation. The point of that video was to see what lore we could just get from the base game, nothing else. But I'll be using some of Minecraft Dungeons here. In Minecraft Dungeons, souls are collected by killing enemies. That's pretty in your face about the use of souls. Things like the Soul Healer, Corrupted Beacon, and more literally convert souls into something else. So souls definitely have a tangible power. And going back to the Skulk catalyst, it isn't even the only thing within the Deep Dark that is connected to souls. I mean, the Warden is too. The Warden is the only hostile mob that can spawn in the Deep Dark. It gets summoned through the activation of Skulk Shriekers. Looking at its ribcage, we can see the same sort of faces that are on the soul particles. An interesting note is that the word Warden is used for someone who controls something or has oversight over a group of people. It's unsurprisingly used a lot to refer to someone ruling over a bunch of prisoners. Most players assume it's called the Warden because it guards the ancient city, but considering the soul-like faces visible within its chest, I wonder if the name could have a second meaning. So now we have an even bigger question. Why are the remnants of some ancient civilization covered in an infection that consumes souls? I think there are a few possibilities, but one explanation stands out above all the others. We discussed within my archaeology video that the people that lived within the ancient city were an interesting society. We showed potential evidence for their society collapsing, what with them using their tools as fuel and whatnot. They clearly were advanced enough as well to make music discs and redstone contraptions.